The state government is turning to its asset sales to help fund Queensland's flood reconstruction. When the Abbott Point coal terminal lease is sold, the proceeds will be used to repair damaged roads, rail and schools. The government's also announced voluntary redundancies, but just one major project will be put on hold.
The Premier and her Treasurer have had to find $1.5 billion to fund their share of the state's $5 billion damages bill. The lease for the Abbott Point coal terminal was already on the market. Now the proceeds will serve a new purpose.
Rather than use these funds as planned to pay off debt, they will be now directed to the Reconstruction Authority to fund disaster recovery, which for Queensland now has to be our #1 priority.
The state's #1 infrastructure priority used to be Brisbane's Cross River Rail project, but it's been delayed for at least 2 years. There are job cuts too, voluntary redundancies offered to 3,500 public servants.
There will be some volunteers this year, but this is the largest ever cut to the public sector.
The government's package also includes a $10 million advertising campaign to help the struggling tourism industry.
The message basically is initially that Queensland is indeed open for business.
The Treasurer's new forecasts suggest Queensland will wind up $1.5 billion in the red this financial year. Revenue from the property market has fallen significantly, and coal royalties have plummeted by almost $300 million. But the Resources Council calculates even greater losses resulting from the floods.
I suspect the loss of coal production will be twice as large.
Economic growth has been revised down to just 1.25%, but it'll bounce back to 5% in the next financial year, driven by the reconstruction.
We need to get ready for the economic rollercoaster. We will dip and then we will soar.
It's a house of horrors where Queensland's AAA credit rating looks like it is never going to come back.
The Premier's warning the damages bill could rise higher. Floodwaters are still receding in some parts of southern inland Queensland, and when they do, may reveal yet more destruction that has to be repaired and paid for. Jessica Van Vonderen, ABC News, Brisbane.